You're still watching Today with myself, Mfundo Mabalane. Now, the Democratic Alliance in the City of Johannesburg is 3 votes short of a majority. Now, that's following a disagreement with Jamah-ah. So what does this mean for the city, and what happens to the coalition partnership? Well, let's bring in reporter Govan Whittles to give us more on that. Good afternoon, Govan. So the stakes are quite high ahead of the first council meeting this week. Just talk to us about the latest developments.
Well, we know that Jamah-ah won't be voting with the Democratic Alliance's multi-party coalition in the Johannesburg Council. That's after some engagement between the top leaders over the past week, as well as some of the leaders from the city of Johannesburg. Initially, Jamah-ah was announced as one of the 10 parties that would be helping the Democratic Alliance's multi-party coalition govern in Johannesburg, and the mayor, Mpopalate, described it as a slim lead, 50% plus one. And the person who they have been negotiating with is the ward councillor for Jamah-ah in Lenasia, Councillor Imran Musa. And since then, the national leadership of Jamah-ah has stated that it's not able to work with the Democratic Alliance because of a core clash in their values. That relates to the question of Israel and the state of Palestine, with Jamah-ah saying that they are pro-Palestinian and they can't side with a party which has other multi-party coalition partners such as the ACDP, who are clear friends of Israel. So that's the point that they're disagreeing on, and it's going to cost the majority in the city of Johannesburg. That's important because they're electing chairpersons of councils at the chairpersons of oversight committees for council at the first council sitting this Thursday, and that's when the DA's first majority would have been put to the test. But now the Democratic Alliance saying Jamah-ah was initially not a signatory to the coalition agreement, so it's not a withdrawal because they didn't sign in the first place, but they were announced initially as being part of the partnership. It really leaves the door open to the EFF and possibly the ANC to get EFF and ANC councillors elected into those positions, as they did in Ekurhuleni. Although Julius Malema saying at the Siyabonga rally in KwaZulu-Natal that the EFF's main objective would be to keep the ANC out of power. So the Democratic Alliance multi-party coalition heads into this Thursday sitting without a majority, but it doesn't look like the EFF and ANC will put a deal together to take control of those oversight committees. And the likely scenario is the EFF voting for the DA's budget, the adjustments to the budget, as well as this Thursday's sitting. So